mic on.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to be doing a flight, 1 hour 25 minutes, 665 nautical miles out of LaGuardia, and we are headed for an ILS approach. Let's just come straight in. Let's see, actually let's try. We might need an RNAV approach. Let's see. 27 right. We got a localizer? Yeah, there we go. Okay, we could do it like that. Alright. Let's depart. We're gonna try to fly low and fast. We're back on a private jet out of LaGuardia. Hopefully we have a good experience with that. It's just raining over here in LaGuardia, so we've got to just be careful of the weather condition. Currently pouring out here, huh? Should be an interesting flight with the weather. Here we go, taxiing out. Late night flight. Got our ILS approach. Let's see. Visibility is 3.07. Winds are 250 at 7. The range, max altitude 41,000, range 6,750. We are on the A319-CJ IAE. It's currently 9:34 p.m. as we depart. Rainy, slightly chilly here in New Jersey, and we are flying private. Let's go ahead and get into it. Nice taxi out here. We'll be taking the controls in a second. Wow. A lot of rain, huh? Let's see. I know one of these turn off the lights here. We'll just illuminate everything for tonight. Let's go ahead and make sure we turn off the emergency lights inside here so we can get the cabin lights on. Alright. Let me see where the... Should be ready for departure shortly. Yes. We gotta turn off these overhead lights here. Emergency switch to on. Strobe should be on, yeah. A lot of rain out there today, huh? Alright. flaps are set. Just got to get these lights situated here. Where's the emergency arm lights here? Let's see. I don't know where the emergency lights are. It's too bright in this cockpit right now. Let's just put everything on here. Okay. We'll have to figure out where the emergency lights are. Runway lights are on. Lights. Taxi light. Nav light on. It's on. Seatbelt signs are on. Anti-ice probably can go on. Dome light. Oh, there we go. Dome light. Alright, now we're talking. Alright, here we go. Just in time for the rain to stop here. I was just about to turn on the windshield wiper blades. Guess we don't need them. Alright, let's go. Anti-ice should be on too. Here we go. Hitting the rain again. Positive rate. Okay. Gear can come up. Okay,
New York departure Liberty 757 is passing 1,100 feet, climbing 7,000 feet. Liberty 757, New York departure altimeter 29.66, continue to IEZA 4 as planned.
I don't know what they told us to do here. 7,000 feet. Okay, we gotta climb and maintain 7,000. Those on for now. Let's try to climb above the weather here. 7,000 is set for now. Let's put the autopilot on. Whoops. climb a little bit faster just to keep us on track here. Altimeter set. Go check on the passengers. Beautiful. It's just like the other one we had.
Liberty 757 climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet, Liberty 757.
Up to 16,000. I'm gonna climb a little bit up. See the shadowing here, mostly from the lights. It's raining like crazy out there. Should pop through the weather, hopefully. Headed to Atlanta, Georgia.
Going to 133.15 Liberty 757. New York Center Liberty 757 is at 9,000 feet, climbing 16,000 feet.
Liberty 757, New York Center altimeter 29.64, continue to PIYIN as planned.
2964, continuing as planned. Sounds like the rain is stopping out there. I think we do have anti-ice on, I believe. Oh yeah, anti-ice, wing ice, yeah. All of our de-icing is on. Okay, we could probably turn it off now. Yeah, I think we should be through the weather condition. Let's go ahead and get the landing lights off. Yeah. Beautiful now. Turn the we just turned the de-icers off. We turned the lights off here. We're climbing to 16,000 and we're doing about 300 knots, headed to Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful clear sky now. We had a lot of rain coming out of New Jersey. Had the anti-ice on, and we turned them off, and looks like we're doing pretty good now. Flying this beautiful private jet. We're gonna go walk around and chill inside the cabin in a minute. We're on the A319-CJ IAE. I've been flying the 319 last couple of streams. pretty cool so far.
Liberty 757 climb and maintain flight level 300.
300 up to 30,000.
Maintain flight level tree 00 Liberty 757.
Okay. Here we go. Oh man, you know what I forgot? I forgot to check to see if we have enough fuel to get there.
124.625
Oops.
for Liberty 757. New York Center Liberty 757 is at 17,900 feet, climbing flight level tree 00.
No, we do have the ILS in there. Cool.
Continue to Biggie as planned.
Biggie's our next waypoint here. Let me just check the fuel. I think we should have enough, but we'll put like, I don't know, 68% in just to be sure. Should have done that on the ground. That's alright. Beautiful night flight tonight. I do a lot of night flying. Not on purpose, but you know. Flaps up. Speed brake is arm and ready for landing. Anti-icer's off, flaps up, gear up. Positive rate. 614 miles to go. And we're climbing up to 30,000 feet. So far, so good. What's going on with my live? Is this showing up? Sure. I'm just checking on my phone here. It doesn't look like it's playing. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. We're live. Just making sure. Something's up with YouTube lately. Looking good. We're on the A320 flight deck right now. Beautiful night flight we're doing. Headed up to 300. Shouldn't take too long tonight, supposedly. It's got a little bit of a relaxing flight. I think we're going to be cruising at 30,000. Let's see what they tell us. How's that look? Pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see that good down there. Man, the graphics are sick. I love this plane. I love all these planes. Man, it's getting better and better to fly these things, huh? Surprised we took this. I was going to take the Mad Dog, but I can't stop flying this Airbus for some reason. I just really starting to enjoy it more than usual, you know? Airbus, Scarebus. Let's go. So, yeah, pretty uneventful flight tonight. Should pretty much just kind of be cruising up here. 16 miles to go to our next waypoint. It's going to be flight monitoring and just flying. We left LaGuardia, New Jersey, and we are headed down to Atlanta, Georgia. It shouldn't take us too long. Once we get up to our cruise altitude, I'm going to speed us up a little bit more, maybe to about 320. I think we can do that comfortably without hitting an overspeed warning. I hope so, anyway. I think this private jet goes a little bit quicker. Just dialing in there.
New York Center, United 2036 is at 6,300 feet, climbing 10,000 feet. United 2036, New York Center altimeter 29.64. Continue to AGNSS as planned.
If you can see right here, we're trying to get up to about 220, but it looks like we're going to overspeed if we go there, so we'll just go back down to 300.
Liberty 757 climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Okay.
Climb
Up
and
to
maintain flight
360.
level tree 60 Liberty 757.
So we're just changing it here on the altitude hold. So 36,000 feet. We're going to climb up to maintaining 2,000 feet per minute. We might have to slow the plane slightly down. Once we get above 30,000, it switches to Mach.
Liberty 757, contact New York Center on 135.45. Good day.
135.45 for Liberty 757. New York Center Liberty 757 is at flight level tree 10, climbing flight level tree 60.
Liberty 757, New York Center.
We're on,
Continue to MUD as planned.
if you can see here, we're on climb thrust. We're climbing our altitude, see OP climb, and we are on nav course. We got 3 nautical miles to our next waypoint here. It just hit it. Now we're going to our next waypoint at 33 miles. That's as far out as we can see on our flight plan so far. Pretty straightforward flight tonight. Nothing too crazy. Just headed down to Atlanta, Georgia, out of LaGuardia. A little bit of a long flight. A lot of waypoints. We got a MOL. Could probably program that MOL in here. Oh no, we don't have that. Oh, I guess we don't need that. It's not too bad though. I like this Airbus. I gotta say, for 25 bucks, totally worth it. That's our ILS approach there. Should be pretty easy flight tonight. Just nice and relaxed. Nothing too crazy. Just gonna chill out up here. Headed up to 36,000. Flying on our private jet. Let's go see what's going on with the passengers as we let that climb out to 36,000. We got this guy chilling on the couch. And this is our cabin when you first walk in here. Pretty nice. Got a little table, nice little dining room area. We got a little magazine here on the table. Right out the window you can kind of see the engines. Let's see what happened here. Dark Side of Paris. That's creepy. What is that? The railroad tracks? It's a little weird, right? I'm going to check out the rest of the cabin in a minute here.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 80 Liberty 757.
Okay. Let's climb up to 380. This can go all the way to 41,000 feet. We're going to 380 for now. I don't know how high they're going to want us to fly up to. We didn't get an altimeter setting yet. Let's just change it. When we get up high here, it's usually 29.902. Seems to be pretty accurate. Alright. 500. Oh, we still have the windshield wipers on? Whoops, I didn't realize that. $559 miles to go here. Leveling out, huh? Alright, maybe that's going to be our cruise altitude for today, 38,000. If it is, you know what time it is. Let's go check out the cabin, make sure everybody's okay. So far, so good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying with us tonight. We're headed out of LaGuardia with these business executive people. They're heading into Atlanta, Georgia for a little bit of sun and fun. Different weather condition change here. Man, it's awfully quiet in this cabin, right? This is where you could take a nap, relax like this guy's sleeping, and he's got the right idea. And maybe you should turn off the stock market, though. And if you need the facilities, you could use the bathroom here. Moving right along to the back here. Got a nice little chair to sit down for security to watch the hallway if you had security. Then you got another facility here, laboratory, bathroom, whatever you may call it. Nice sink. Good view. Then you have your luxurious first class seating back here for the rest of the people who wanted to be on board. A nice toilet back here for them. It's very interesting. Even on the private jet, you have different class sections. It seems like this is a nice area, though, to watch TV, but this looks like a place where they're like, all right, well, these are for 12 seats right there. It looks like they're still really comfortable seats. Beautiful. just maybe they're for like people that are like part of the business, but they don't really want to bring or something like that. I don't know. Like, how would that work? Maybe it's like, all right, this is somebody's private jet, and then they hang out up in these areas. Oh, whoops. Pretty cool though. Right now we're cruising at 39,000 feet. No, 38,000, I'm sorry. And we headed out of LaGuardia and we're headed south to Atlanta, Georgia. I think it's only 1 hour and 25-minute flight time. I think the update from Microsoft Flight Simulator, hopefully that is accurate. We've been in the air for 31 minutes, I'm sorry. And so far, so good, you know. I think we got a pretty decent amount of time to fly here. So let's see, can we see anything out this window? Oh yeah, check it out. That's so cool. You can see the engine and everything. I don't know, if I had this plane, I think I would have made all of this a bedroom back there, and left the seating here, or put a table like this back there, and then maybe a long couch here with a couple of seats. I think I would have configured this plane slightly different. This is nice too though, because you kind of sit here and chill with this dude. So this is what it feels like on a private jet, just chilling. Can we sit a little bit better though? Let's see. Let's see what it's like to sit on the couch over here. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Well, I forgot this guy's here. Let's pretend like he's not there. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Just like that, huh? Like, chilling on the couch in our private jet. Pretty nice. I like it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about flying private like that, huh? Not too bad. I'm all about private jets, man. I love them. Like, commercial flights are fun and cool and everything like that, but I mean, if you could fly private, whew, yeah, why not, you know? I think I want to buy more private planes on this channel. So far we have a 737-700 private jet, we have a Airbus A319 private jet, we have an Embraer private jet. Oh, you know what I saw today? The we gotta buy that one too. It's the Honda private jet, and we have a turboprop private jet too. I haven't flew that in a while. We got a lot of private planes. Hoot. Let's have a hoot. Alright, let's get back up on the flight deck here. Oops. We got an overspeed warning here. Thank God I went to the flight deck. Jeez. I'm over here chilling in the back. Man. Oops. Worst pilot ever. Alright, cool. Our altimeter's set. We're good, we're good. No problemos. 134.15. Good day.
134.15 for Liberty
I gotta start
757.
doing the radios myself. See,
Washington Center, Liberty
134.15.
757, flight level 380.
We could change it ourselves here.
Liberty 757 Washington Center. Continue to hoot as planned.
Continuing to hoot as planned. It's nice smooth air up here tonight. It's a good call. Flight level 380. Really nice. Beautiful aircraft, man. I'm gonna fly this one again. Man, I have not been flying these planes as much as I should lately. I still gotta do a flight plan for the Mad Dog. I do have that other plane, the professional 147, but I have no idea how to do a flight with that. I'm gonna have to figure it out because that plane was super expensive and also super nice. Also, you know what? I think we could do another regional flight like this, but maybe we'll do it on the CJR. We have that. That plane's awesome too. These are really a lot easier to set up though, these flights with the Airbus. The other one will take a little bit more time on the CJR because you have to do your flight plan yourself. But I think we could do it. I can program in the FMC a flight plan for us to take one of those out. We should try. I love that plane too. That plane's awesome to fly. And that was super expensive too. If you buy the 550 CRJ, it comes with the 700 and the 550, and for $20 extra, they'll give you the 900 and 1000. I think I might do a flight again with the 1000. That plane is pretty cool. That's the longest CJR that I own on the flight simulator here. So we're doing good. So far so good, ladies and gentlemen. We're just cruising down to Atlanta, Georgia tonight. And we're on our private executive jet today. Chilling. Let me
American 484, contact New York Center on 132.2. Good day. This to 827, contact Washington
check on my
Center
family
on
real quick.
132.55.
see what's going on with them.
Going to 132.55, Vista 827. 132.2 for American 484.
Getting a little bit of flight time in tonight.
Washington Center Southwest 2219er is at 8,900 feet, climbing 1.
Alright, I'm gonna just go check on them real quick. I'll be back in a
Southwest
second.
2219er, Washington Center altimeter 29.68. Continue as planned.
Mic off.
2219er, contact New York Center on 132.2. Good day. Liberty 757, contact Washington Center on 120.65.
120.65 Liberty 757. Washington Center Liberty 757 flight level tree 80.
Liberty 757 Washington Center. Continue to hood as planned. Southwest 1158, you are 4 tree miles west. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 1 approach. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 1 approach. Southwest 1158.
Mic on. Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, sorry about that. I just had to check on the family, make sure they're okay. We got 447 nautical miles to go. 27 on our Potomac approach. Remember, we went into the Potomac River the other day with our other private jet? That was terrible. Our altimeter is still set for 29.92. We're still cruising pretty good. Let's see if, I don't know if I can pull up the nav map here. I got a little nav map. Let's see if we can get a idea of where we're at and where we're going here. Sometimes this is a little bit of a better tool to use. Should be coming up soon here. There we go. Did it? Where'd it go? Oh, is that it? Oh, it's up. Never mind. I was about to open it again. Okay, that's us right there. And we left out of, wow. Oh yeah, there's Baltimore. We passed through Baltimore already. Let's see if I can find... That's Philadelphia.
704, have the traffic.
We left out a LaGuardia over here, right up near New York. I think it was, yeah, this is LaGuardia. So we departed LaGuardia, and we are headed to Atlanta here. That's yellow plane is us. Let's see if we can find Atlanta, which is going to be KAT. Oh, there it is. KATL. There it is, right there. And we're going to be approaching 27 right there. So let's just put this will be our destination. And our altitude is 30.
Washington Center, United 1759er is at 17,500 feet, descending 2,500 feet. United 1759er Washington Center altimeter, 29.71, continue as planned.
Alright, there we go. That should be good, and now all we gotta do is put in our approach, which this is a great tool to use if you want to do a flight plan. Let's see what our show information for LS20 right. Okay. That's Phoenix. That's not the right airport. Where is
Liberty 757, contact Washington Center on 133.2.
133.2? Good day. Alright, let's see.
133.2 for Liberty 757. Washington Center Liberty 757 flight level tree 80.
Liberty 757 Washington Center. Continue to hood as planned.
I think we're going right? 24 right? Oh, 24 left. Let's just see on the flight what our flight plan shows. Arrival is going to be, oh yeah, 24 right. We're going to be arriving on, okay. Cool, 24 right. So let's pull up a little nav map again. 24 right, okay. I mean, 27 right, 27 right. 27 right is going to be on that side, so let's see. Let's see what our, oops, arrival is here for this show active approach to I think that's right.
Southwest 2107, contact Washington Center on 120.65. Good day. For Southwest 2107.
Are they departures? Oh yeah, I think these are departures. We want show information, arrivals.
Liberty 757, contact Washington Center on 121.675. Good day.
121.675 for Liberty 757. Washington Center Liberty 757 flight level tree 80.
Liberty 757 Washington Center. Continue to miner as planned.
that might be. That might be it. Something like that. Pretty much that's going to be similar to our flight plan. Not exactly, but pretty similar. Almost halfway through our flight, 52 minutes. So getting there. 395 nautical miles to go. Not too bad. So, those of you guys who are watching or joining us for the first time, we are on the Airbus A319, a private jet variant, the CJ IAE, from LaGuardia all the way to Atlanta, Georgia. Flight time 1 hour 25 minutes, 600 nautical miles. It was 600 something. We don't have that much left, only like 300 left to go. Shouldn't be too much longer. 389 nautical miles to go. That's not that bad, actually. When we get to about 250, it'll be even sooner. Beautiful night, man. We can just chill on our private jet. I gotta sit down with this guy and watch some TV. There he is.
Report them in sight.
Liberty 757 have the generic in sight.
Delta 2548 traffic is 8 o'clock 1 mile at flight level tree 85 Airbus. Report them in sight.
Inside, they already passed us. I'm gonna go sit in the back of the plane for a little while.
Delta 2548 have the Airbus in sight.
That was a Delta flight flying by us. Sit with this lady, chill. What's going on? Oh, no one's over here. Let me sit over here. Let's look out the window.
Generic 85, Charlie contact Washington Center on 133.2. Good day. Liberty 757 contact Washington Center on 127.925. Good day.
I think we could see the tie down somewhere
Going to
out there.
127.925 Liberty
Let me see.
757.
Oh, there it is.
Washington Center
A
Liberty
little tie down.
757 flight level tree 80.
Brickyard 575, 2 contact
There's another one.
Washington Center on 121.
Got a lot of traffic in the area, huh?
Good day. Liberty 757 Washington Center. Continue to Mike Oscar Lima as planned.
Continuing as planned.
21.675 for Brickyard 5752.
Alright. Keep on flying here. Not too bad so far, so good, ladies and gentlemen. Doing our flight down to Atlanta, Georgia. Got a couple people on the flight tonight with us. Welcome aboard. Just chilling up here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 366 nautical miles to go. Flight level 3. So I've been making a lot of videos lately for shorts. We got a lot of cool videos coming up this week. Stay tuned for that. I did a lot of plane spotting this weekend, and we got some shorts coming out. They're pretty sick. I think you're gonna like them. So stay tuned. We also posted one tonight that was an emergency landing for a Gulfstream, but everything looked okay. But they had the fire trucks rolling out at the time. I'm not sure if that was for a drill at the airport or what, but strange because I never seen that before. But I posted that video. A couple people asked if there was something going on with that aircraft or whose aircraft it was. I don't know who owns the plane, but if I do find out, I can look up the N number and see if we can find out who's it registered to. But a lot of times with those private jets, excuse me, the N number is not registered, so it's quite hard to find. Well, it's registered, I'm sorry, but they don't tell you all the personal information. Some of them do, some of them don't. For the most part, you know, it depends, I guess. My legs are a little bit cold. Wow, we're almost there, guys. Only 355 nautical miles to go. That's not bad at all. Let's pull up a little nav map and just take another looky where we're at here. Oh yeah, wow, almost halfway there. I think that their update they did actually helped, because we only been flying for 59 minutes and it's still slow, but it's a little bit faster than it used to be. Sometimes you do these flights and it would take you like 3 hours. This, we're almost halfway there, so that's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Pretty cool. I think we're flying directly down there too. I wish I could change our flight plan direct too, but I don't think I can, or I know how, to be honest. There's a lot of traffic up here tonight too. There's a guy down there. There's a person over there. And if you look here on the nav map, you'll see all these guys out here flying around. I don't know what level this guy's at. Does it show? No. Let's see if we can see any of them on this map. Oh yeah, wow. They're over here too. I wonder if any of these guys are like flying like we're flying, like, you know. I wonder how they do that. Assistance. No. I don't know. I was just gonna see if we can see anything like that, but I don't want to mess up our flight. We came out of some rain in LaGuardia there, but it looks like pretty clear skies tonight flying down to Georgia. Let's see if we can find out any information in the weather. What's the weather condition for Georgia Airport?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch.
What's the weather for Atlanta, Georgia Airport?
It's currently clear and 72 degrees in Atlanta, Georgia.
Clear sky, 72 degrees in Atlanta, Georgia. That's not bad. It's almost like a little bit of a chilly so-called night down there. Not too bad at all. 134.4, good day.
Going to 134 decimal for Liberty 757.
Huh.
Washington Center Liberty 757 flight level tree 80.
All right, 380. Continuing as planned. We got the Bravo throttle quadrant hooked up here. Let's just see. for the most part, these bigger planes are not too bad to fly. You just kind of monitor them, make sure they're not doing anything crazy. Let's see. We're starting to get the vectors in for the airport here. Flight level and 240 miles. Will be descending. It's not too bad. Our next waypoint is in 44.5 miles. Winds are coming in. Not too bad so far. I like this Airbus. We used to fly the A320. So all the Airbuses are pretty similar. I'll tell you, like, the difference between that and actually buying this Airbus is, well, for one, the graphics are way better on the outside. You can't really see them tonight, but the way the engine spools up and just the whole in general outside. And of course, you got your cabin. Where you got 2 flight attendants on board, I believe. You got this guy who's cranked up on coffee. This guy with his Apple computer tippity typing away back here. And this lady, I don't know what she's doing. She's a little amped up for something. And a little bit of tea. And they got this little newspaper. I can't get back here. Hold on. Let me see. Oh yeah, here's the room in the back where this guy's laying, and in here there's a bathroom. Just showing you guys once again in case you're just popping in for the first time. It's a little hallway that we have to walk down, and we come to the back section of the plane where there's another bathroom here. Pretty big bathroom, and we got our executive class back here. Really nice. And another flight attendant to take care of the guest here. Another bathroom and another bathroom, and back here I believe is the snacks and the galley for the coffee, food, and a crew laboratory on both sides. And you got a jump seat, flight attendant thing, a door for them to come in to take the trash and all that stuff out. Not too bad though, huh? There is another private jet that I'm gonna buy, I guess, once I am allowed to. I have to ask my wife. But later down the road. We have way too many airplanes right now, and I don't even fly half of them, and I still have a lot to show you guys. I have way too many airplanes right now, and not enough time to fly them. That's the sad part. I wish I could fly all the time and just do video after video. I just like flying. I love flying. I don't know what it is. It's just so much fun to fly, and we have so many different planes to fly, and every plane is different and unique, you know. Like, some of them are a lot more complicated than others, which is fun. The funnest thing for me to let me make sure I turn my mic back on this time. Okay, I did. The funnest thing for me for flight simming, I would have to say, is getting a new plane, especially when you get like a complicated one. Like, these A320s are pretty good and pretty easy, not too bad, but the more complicated ones are like the 146 professional, the professional 146. They come with a bunch of different variants of that plane too. We have so many of those planes. I have no idea how to fly even one of them. So many livers, so many airplanes on that. When you purchase it, it costs about $70, but I believe there's like 5 different variants and a whole bunch of different livers, so you can literally do content on that for weeks if you wanted to. And then we have the PC which is a great plane, a PC-12. I actually saw a PC-12 taken off today, but I didn't get the whole thing on video. I might try to release that if it's long enough on a short, but I want to show you guys that too. That plane we bought, that was awesome. I think that's like cost me about 30 bucks or 40 bucks, something like that. I only flew that once or twice so far. I love that plane too. That plane's really cool. We'll have to do another flight with that one. And then the thing is too, now that we have the sim flight here, like the throttle, quadrant, and everything set up, you have to change this for the flights that you're doing too, which tends to be a little bit tricky sometimes because you got to configure all the switches to fit that aircraft. So that can be time consuming before you even actually start the flight and pre-plan. So that's another thing. Then we have the general aviation. We do have another turboprop private jet, which is pretty cool, and it comes with a lot of livers. And that thing, actually, it's a little bit sensitive flying though. You have to be very gentle on landing because it will crash very easily. Then we got the Cessna 414 AW, which we got 2 different variants, and we have to upgrade the avionics kit in order to use the ones with the other livers, which I'll have to show you what I'm talking about. But that plane is really nice. It's study level. That's a general aviation. That is a twin engine, pretty nice. And then we have the Cessna 310R, 310 they call it, I guess. That plane is super cool. That's also a study level aircraft, and that avionics package is similar to the 414 that we have to upgrade. If we upgrade that, I think we'll actually get both of those in each plane, I think. Or maybe we have to upgrade each individual one for the same avionics package. I'm not sure how that works, but that plane's really fun to fly. We just bought those 2 planes. They're brand new. Not even that long ago we bought the CJR, all of the variants of that. We have the 550, the 700, the 900, and the 1000. We got the professional now. We have the PC. We have the Cessna Cessna 414 AW. I love that plane too. That's so cool to fly. We have the Cessna 310. We have what else do we have? Oh, we have the 737 from PNGD 700. Oh, we also bought another PNG that I didn't even fly, and that thing was expensive too. That cost me like $65 or $70. That is the PMGD D6. What is it? DC6, I think it is. And then we have the Mad Dog, which was a $90 aircraft too. Totally worth it. That plane, if you want a high-level aircraft that's a commercial flight that you want to have some fun with, that one's great. It's very quiet in the cockpit, super cool. Everything's work, and it's just an amazing aircraft. I really enjoy flying that one. That one's one of my favorite, the DC 82, the McDouglas by Leonardo. Awesome aircraft. We got that one. What else did we buy? Oh, we bought the Embraer, the really cheap one. Not recommended. Probably one of the worst unstable planes to fly. Doesn't really, I mean, for aesthetics on the outside and different livers, it has a lot of livers, and then the aesthetics are okay if you want to use it for that. But as far as systems and actual stability and like realistic flight simming, that thing is terrible. It porpoises a lot, like just little controls, and that thing will just go and like jump around on you. Not that good. And then we bought that was only like $16, so that wasn't that expensive, but it was really not even worth it, to be honest. And it comes with, I think, 2 different variants of that airplane. And then my one favorite, that's the most simple aircraft and it's super cheap, and I highly recommend it, is the Bonanza VTOL, the 35V. That thing is amazing. That's just a simple one-engine aircraft, general aviation, small aircraft, fantastic plane to fly. Absolutely love it. I think that one is my favorite single engine, just to jump around, and it's super cool. Like when you fly that and you land it and you turn it off, you get outside the plane, you'll actually hear it ticking. Like when you ever drive a car for a while and it gets really hot and then it's cooling down, and when you stop and you let it sit, you hear like that ticking noise, whatever the cars make, like when it's hot. That plane does that kind of noise. It's really super cool and a great aircraft to fly. I love to use that in my flights in Florida, where we just kind of like hop around to different airports and explore, because I want to do general aviation flights, and I'll probably do some vlog videos when I start taking flight courses for flying, like general aviation, when I actually do like real world flying. But I like to practice with that plane because it's super cool. I wish they had a study level aircraft for a single engine plane. I don't know if they do. There seems to be, well, I guess, yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I guess there's a lot. I mean, we do have X-Plane 12-2 to use like a Cessna 172M or something like that, but I mean, X-Plane 12 we have for that, but like, I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'll make some videos like off of live, like just regular videos of flight school for the X-Plane 12 for the 172M on a single engine, because I think we can use that with the Bravo throttle quadrant. I'm still waiting for them to do all their updates and whatnot. They have a long way to go, I think, still with the X-Plane 12. They're still updating it and developing it. It did release not that long ago. It's not too bad, but I don't know. I'm really like the Microsoft Flight Simulator. I put a lot of time, hours, and money into this flight simulator with the Microsoft Flight Sim, and it really helped me to learn a lot on these airplanes because there's so much. It's a lot user friendly and easier to use. I used to use X-Plane 11 when it first came out, or no, I'm sorry, X-Plane 10 I had, which was just like CD disc, and I used that a lot, but I don't remember how to use it as much. It's been a long time, but I started doing flight simming again with this about I guess about 6 or maybe 7 months now. It could even be 8 months ago. Either way, with this one, the flight simming is great experience because it gives you a lot of knowledge, a lot of information, and super cool with this one. It's super easy to use, user friendly, and everything else. Now, Microsoft Flight Simulator, I would say like this one is a great tool to use to learn the like fundamentals and the basics and all the cool things, right? Like to do like, you know, commercial flights and everything. And then if you want to like really have a tool for aviation, if you wanted to do like flight simming in the actual simulator style that you would probably get at a flight school, X-Plane 12 I would recommend more. It's not great for graphics and everything, like, I mean, it's okay, but it's not as good as Microsoft Flight Simulator all around yet. I'm sure they will get better, but it is a great tool to use too. But I think that's more like, it's just not even that much different, but it's a lot more like realistic flying, I guess. Like it feels like the plane, like at least in the low level flight, like I don't know anything about the like regular flights. I'm not a real world pilot for big aircraft, so I don't know how that goes. However, I think that X-Plane 12, what am I trying to say here? X-Plane 12 would be more of a tool that I would use if I was doing general aviation and like trying to learn how to fly and get used to the systems and everything like that. That is a pretty good tool to use if you wanted to just stream and chill and have a good time without getting like frustrated. Microsoft Flight Simulator would probably be a better tool for that if you just want to like kind of learn things, chill out, and like you can correct mistakes. You know, like X-Plane, you can do that too if you learn, but it's a little bit more, in my opinion, it's a little bit more complicated to use, which is crazy because I actually used to use X-Plane 10 a lot more than I did ever use any others. Like, that's the only thing that we had back then. I never even knew that there was other flight simulators. Honestly, I thought this was like X-Plane something. And then my brother-in-law told me it's called Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I started using his. He had like a bootleg version or something, or like or it was like a cheap version, and I built like 56 flight hours or something crazy like that on there. And then I finally bought this one, which was I think 120. I bought like the biggest one you can buy with all the different planes, so I had a lot of content to fly. But then I started going crazy and buying like planes, which I think if I knew better now, I probably would have got a cheaper version of this and then bought the planes. But then again, I don't know, because there's a lot of cool planes that you can fly on this too, even single engines, which I might try. I haven't flew the ones that actually come with the game in a while. I might actually try to do that in one of these videos, because there is a Bonanza Beechcraft, or no, I mean a Bonanza, I think it's called the Bonanza. I don't know what it's called, I have to check, but there is one plane that I tried to fly a general aviation aircraft like that before, but I didn't have this setup, so maybe it would be a different experience. But the one that we bought for $16 is so freaking cool. It's an old school one, and I love that plane. That one's one of my favorite. Let me see if I can find what the name of it is. You gotta check out a video I did on it a while ago when I was flying. Let me see if I can see live. Let's see if I can find. Oh, here. Yeah, I did one about 8 days ago. Beechcraft Corporation V35B Bonanza. That thing's so nice. And then, yeah, the Cessna 414AW. I love that plane too. And then we have the PC-12. That's what it's called, the Coronado. I saw a Coronado PC-12 today taking off. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I remember. We got to fly the Coronado again. That plane is so cool. It's really similar to the what is that other one? The PC. No, the 930. I think it is the TBM 930. Yeah, the PC-12 Coronado is very similar. I prefer the Coronado, to be honest, though. That thing is pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then, of course, we have the classic PMDG DC-6. I have not flew that. This is the other thing, too. Like, I flew a lot of these planes and bought these planes before I even had this setup. And now that we had this setup, we have to go back and actually fly these planes with this setup. I haven't done a flight with the CJR with this setup. I haven't done a flight with the Mad Dog with this. So we're going to have to just... Actually, let me write that down. We got to do a flight with the Mad Dog and the CJ... J 1000. Haven't done. That's going to be some of the flights we're going to do this week. And let's see what other ones we have. I think I did one flight with the 737-700 from PNGG. I love that plane too. That's a really nice plane to fly. You know, the only thing that is a little bit difficult. Oh yeah, LaFan. That's the name of the other one. It sounds like an Italian maker. It has a V-tail too. That's our private jet variant that we bought not that long ago. But the thing is, that planes, like, we haven't flew any of those, man, in a while. We had the CJR 900, 700, 1000. What is this one? 737. I'm just going through them because I don't remember all the planes we have. Oh yeah, there it is. Embraer 19-195. That one's not recommended. Oh yeah, we had the 500. Oh, we also bought the 737 MAX. That one I bought a while ago. That's not that bad. Yeah, it has a lot of different livers. It's okay, I guess. It's they did an update on it. And oh yeah, we have the private jet, the Embraer 300E. Oh, and we have the 777-300ER. That's a big flight. Oh, you know what? We haven't flew that with this either. That one's not that bad to fly. Wow. Oh yeah, we have Beechcraft Bonanza G36. That's the one I was thinking about. I think that was it, right? Yeah, that's the single engine, right? Let's see. Beechcraft Bonanza. Oh yeah, it is. And we gotta try to King Air again. Beechcraft King Air. We have so many freaking planes. It's incredible. We have never flew the CJ 4 with this either. We have a lot of stuff to do. Wow, a lot of planes too. Unbelievable how many planes we have. It seems like we got a lot of work. So for now, we're gonna try to do a flight on the MD-80, well, MD-82 to be exact, right? And the CJR 1000. We'll try to get those in this week if we can. So stay tuned for that if you are gonna join us. And if we could throw another Airbus A319, and we just bought the A321 too. Another variant that doesn't come with any private jets, which is kind of a bummer, but it is a super cool plane. It's very similar to this except for longer, and you gotta kind of like let that thing really gain some speed before you start pulling back on it, so that you don't want to pull back too hard, because that thing has a long tail on that thing, and it will tail strike. Maybe we do a long flight with that. I think we can get some range with that one. I'm not sure how far it could go. I want to see if the A321 or the A319, what the range is, if we can get like an international flight with one of those. I know they might have international capability. I'm not sure what the range of this one is. I forget, but maybe we could get a like really big range on one of these one day, and like do like maybe we do a stream where we let it like we'll take off, fly, and like go to Europe or something, and we'll do like a takeoff and fly overnight, and then we'll just go ahead and put it on autopilot and let it fly until the next morning, and then we'll see where we're at and try to land it, like do a 10-hour flight or something.
For Liberty 757. Atlanta Center Liberty 757 flight level 380.
I don't know if we can do a flight. I'm curious to see if we could do a flight with like yeah, I gotta check. I wonder if we could do a flight where you can like fly like a private jet variant for a long period of time, like the 737-700 that I have. We have a private jet there. Also, I can't get inside the back of that thing to check out like what's back there. That's the sucky part. You gotta put like a drone through it. You can't just walk around like this one. That plane is so sick too. You could probably I gotta figure out a way to walk around the back of that plane. There's gotta be a way. We're getting close to Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty cool. So far, 1 hour 25-minute flight time. It said that's our flight time, so we're above our flight time, but we're only 173 nautical miles. That's not too bad. We'll probably start to descend shortly here. Looks like it. Let's see. Yeah, we're almost there. That's awesome. Alright. Let's see what the little nav map is showing us. Oh yeah, okay, so that right there at 99 will be our descent rate. So we'll come down and around. This is pretty much similar to our flight plan for what we're at here. I'll show you. Yes. Yep. Coming down. And then we turn. Home. Boom. Yeah, not too bad. Really nice. We'll be in Atlanta, Georgia. And we'll probably do a regional flight from Atlanta, Georgia down to... yeah, I guess we'll do a regional flight on the CJR 1000 from Atlanta, Georgia to West Palm. maybe. Or either we'll use the MD-80 or the CRJ 1000 to complete our flight into Florida. We're gonna see how it goes, see which one. I'm thinking to try to maybe the CJR again, man. That plane is sick. We can do a CJR flight. That would be pretty fun. We're probably gonna be flying a lot of night flights though, I'll tell you that much, because of my work schedule.
Contact Atlanta Center on 125.
It'd be fun to start doing these regional flights again though. I was doing a lot of general aviation flights, which are fun too, but you know, they take a while to fly those planes a far distance, you know. I have the map out there to just write down everything sometimes, you know. Let's see where we're at here. 38,000 feet. Should be getting there. 152 nautical miles. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Should be on the ground shortly. I think our descent rate's coming up shortly here too. 99 miles it says there, so. I'm curious to see. It's cool because this lights up differently than the other Airbuses. That's our altimeter setting 29.92. We're at flight level 380, doing about 150 knots. Holding. I can't overspeed the aircraft because we're a little bit too high. The air's really thin, so we'll probably cruise a little bit faster than normal. We got our speed brake set here and armed. Flaps good. I don't know if this gives us any information for landing configurations. Some arrival. Oh, it's just arrival information. Oh wow, you can pick. Oh, you can pick a direct to. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. That's where we're going from and to. Cost is 100, flight level 380. Oh, it shows our flight. Oh, we could have found out from here. I didn't know that. Wow, we could have even put our flight level in there too. I didn't know that either. The things you learn when you look through stuff, right? Flight plan. Alright, not too many more to go here. Pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna do an ILS approach on 27 right. Airport, cool. Flight plan. 99 miles. Alright, cool. So in 31 miles,
Liberty 757.
we'll start our
Contact
descent.
Atlanta Center on 134.8. Good day.
134.8. Good day.
134.8.
We get to start
Liberty
touching buttons
757.
again. Woohoo! I like that.
Atlanta Center Liberty
Almost there.
757 flight level 380.
Very nice.
Liberty 757 Atlanta Center. Continue to Monty as planned.
Okay, continuing. That when he said Mahdi, he's talking about this MHONE 17.2 nautical miles. That is where we are. That is our next waypoint, waypoint, all the way down to Atlanta there. I think we're going to be beginning our descent shortly. That little plane right there is us. Slightly off track of this, but this is just a reference that I'm using. This is not the plan that I put in. I'm just using this for a reference point. So usually what happens is we get to 99 miles and we'll start a descent. That will be 99 miles from the airport. However, I think the flight sim will actually take us a little bit either before or after that. It will make us start descending. We'll see how it goes. We'll descend at 2,500 feet per minute. Probably do about 2,000, I guess. Maybe we'll do 2,500 feet per minute because we're so high up, depending on how close they get us in. That's what it's suggesting.
Liberty 757 descent and maintain flight
Alright,
level
guys.
320.
That is a fantastic sign.
Descend and maintain flight level 320 Liberty
Alright, here we go. 320, right? Is that what they told us? I think they said 3. Did they say 320? Oh yeah, 320, that's right, okay. Alright, let's start descending. It's interesting this plane descends without me even doing anything. Alright, let's turn on the... Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our descent into Atlanta, Georgia. Please take your seats, and if you're not sitting, feel free to continue until you're done. We are just going to be landing shortly here in Atlanta, Georgia. It is clear skies, currently 72 degrees on the ground. And thank you once again for flying with Liberty Airways. Just want to give you a briefing that we will be descending and landing shortly, so feel free to use the restrooms and have a seat when you're done. And we'll get you safely to Atlanta in no time. Thank you guys for flying with Liberty Airlines, your #1 destination, location, something like that, I don't know. Am I supposed to make an announcement like that? I don't really know. Your #1 destination for your location? Your #1 destination for your location. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just making crap up. Anyway, we will be arriving shortly. Only 100 miles from Atlanta, Georgia, so we'll be on the ground shortly. Thank you again for flying with Liberty Airlines, and we thank you for choosing our beautiful private jet here, the A319-CJ IAE. Very nice. This is the fun part. For me, landing is awesome. I mean, taking off, I gotta get better at taking off though, because it's there's a process to it. Like taking off and landing, you know, obviously all parts of flight are cool, but sitting at a cruise altitude, not too bad, you know, just kind of have to conversate and kind of enjoy the time. But taking off, that is pretty good. And we got to be careful too, because now they did this upgrade. Oh, I'll wait until they're finished. But they did this, they did it. Oops, sorry. Here we go again. Alright, so they did like some type of upgrade, I think. Because now it seems like the weather is way more realistic. And I think that's due to X-Plane releasing their Microsoft Flight Simulator started like really hustling, because everybody was like saying the weather and the clouds are awesome. So now Microsoft Flight Sim has like really kicked it up a notch, which is pretty cool. But I'll tell you, like, before I used to fly, and the plane was like super stable taking off and landing, and it was really not that difficult to kind of manipulate. However, since they changed it and they did a upgrade on this flight sim, now the weather and winds are a lot more intense on the aircraft. Like, you really have to pay attention, because it will definitely affect your flight. So something to keep in mind if you upgrade, because this is a lot more difficult, if that's even a word, to fly, and it wasn't as difficult before. So alright, Liberty 757 260.
Descend and maintain flight level 260, Liberty 757.
Keep our airspeed for now. Just gonna start descending a little bit quicker here. Let's go to 22. Alright, airspeed. Just gonna slow slightly here too, because we're gonna be coming in shortly on our ILS approach. We need to get down. We should be actually approaching 19,000. We're still at 32,000, so we're a little bit higher there than we should be. We're at 38,000, so we really need to start, I guess, expediting our descent here. Let's expedite a little bit faster at 250. Don't want to overdo it either, because sometimes I get closer than I should. So yeah, we'll cruise down at 2,500 feet per minute. That should be not too bad. We'll be landing about 140, flaps full, and yeah, we'll keep the ILS on all the way down until we get to the flare. We'll pop off the auto thrust, and we should be able to grease it that way, I think. I did a couple landings with this. Didn't go good in Washington. We went right off the runway into the Potomac River, and then the last one that I did, I took the autopilot off about 700 feet above the runway, but I took out too much power, and it just dropped the plane onto the runway. It was, we landed, but it was a super hard landing. So I got a new plan for this landing on this A319. We're going to try to keep the ILS approach until the flare, and then we're going to pop off the auto thrust and put it all the way back to idle. Once we touch down, we'll go ahead and hit the speed brake and then reverse thrust. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. Just throw the anti-icers on for a minute here, just to make sure there's nothing.
Liberty 757 descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
on us here. Alright, descend.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet, Liberty 757.
Descending to 16,000 now. Looking good. Alright, let's try to slow this thing a little bit more here. Let's put it to 180. Let's see. This should give us our flap speeds.
Liberty 757, contact Atlanta Center on 127.5. Good day.
127.5 Liberty 757. Atlanta Center Liberty 757 is passing flight level 240, descending 16,000 feet.
Liberty 757, Atlanta Center. Continue to WINNG as planned.
177 flaps full. Is that right? But that's 177 knots? I wonder. 177 flaps full. That's interesting. I did. Flaps 1. Could we slow that? Going down to 16,000. Atlanta, Georgia coming up here. Still descending. Should probably start slowing, huh? Just gonna start slowing us a little bit. Put the speed brakes up for a minute.
Liberty 757, contact Atlanta Center on 134.8. Good day.
I'm using the speed brake here to slow us down slightly.
134.8 for Liberty 757.
I don't want to keep it
Atlanta
on
Center
for
Liberty
too long though.
757 is passing flight level 200, descending 16,000 feet.
Liberty 757, Atlanta Center. Continue to OZZZI as planned.
Let's arm the speed brake. Let's see. Let's get a notch of flaps in, huh? Try to start slowing this plane down a little bit. That's gonna yell for a little bit until it calms down. Let's get the flaps back on here for a minute. 40 miles out here. Just got one notch of flaps in there for now.
Liberty 757 descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Okay, down to 10,000. Let's go ahead.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Liberty 757.
Atlanta Center Frontier Flight 1064 Heavy is at flight level tree 80 descending 10,000 feet. Frontier Flight 1064 Heavy Atlanta Center, continue as planned. Liberty 757, contact Atlanta Center on 127.5. Good
Almost
day.
there.
127.5 for Liberty 757.
This is
Atlanta Center
fantastic,
Liberty
guys.
757 is at 14,900 feet, descending 10,000 feet.
Liberty 757, Atlanta Center altimeter 29.9, 2 continue to HARY.
29.92, continue as planned. Cool. Very nice. Very, very nice. Once we get under 10,000, we'll go ahead and turn the landing lights on. Flight crew, prepare for landing. It's good. I love the A319. This is I don't know if you guys, if you saw this, what's going on. This is the inside of the cabin here. But I like it. For 25 bucks, I think it's worth the money. It's got a bunch of different livers, and there's 4 different variants. You have 2 private jet variants, and they come with 4 livers each, I believe. And it looks like this on both of them on the inside. The outside is slightly different. But I did a video on the other one, the one that crashed in the Potomac River. But this one's cool. It's worth it. I would say the A319, honestly, like, I flew the Airbus A320 and the A321, but I'm having a lot more fun with the A319 than both of those. I think it's because they have the private jet and you have so many different livers. Super cool to fly, and they did a really great job with the outside of this aircraft in the daytime. If you look at it, I mean, you can kind of see it, but it's a little bit different. I don't know if you can see it, but they did a fantastic job with this plane. So beautiful. I'll definitely be flying this one again. Really nice plane. I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, I like this plane better than the A319 and the A320. This one, I gotta say, is one of my favorites. We're currently about to land here in Atlanta, Georgia. Turn the landing lights on. We're getting about 10,000. I'll make sure that I have those on. Prepare for landing here, you know. Alright. But yeah, hello to you. And also, I do really like the A319 a lot. I think if you want to spend $25 on it, I think it's worth it. It's really cool. A lot of things work. You know, I mean, it's similar to the A320 and the A321, like about the same, but I think the biggest difference is 2 things: the private jet variant, and it comes with a lot of livers, a lot of different you know, you can put like JetBlue and all kinds of different things on this, and it has the private jet, which is, I think, super cool. I don't really know what else to say about it. If you have any other questions about it, yeah, it's definitely, I'm going to do more videos on it. I did 3 videos on it already. To be honest, I keep say I'm gonna fly the MD-80 and the CRJ, but I can't stop flying this Airbus. I really love it. No, you don't have to download them. It comes with it. So if you buy the A319, this thing actually comes with a bunch of livers. Like in the, I was just checking to make sure they didn't say us to do anything. Yeah, it comes with a bunch of different livers. If you stay on when we land, I'll be able to show you, but I have to finish the flight first. But if you don't have time to stay on the stream, I understand. I'll try to show it, and you can watch it later. I'll show it at the end of the video. But there's they have two different ones for the actual like flights for the regular. And the cool thing about the livers, like if you use American Airline liver on the outside and you go inside the cabin, you can walk through the plane and it will be like a regular commercial flight, and it will say on the wall of the aircraft American Airlines or JetBlue or whatever variant that you pick. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Descend and maintain 8,000. Sorry. Going down to 8,000 here. I gotta start slowing this plane. Get it. I'm just gonna go flaps full here. I want to try to get this plane slowing. Yeah, I mean, I definitely the Airbus is cool. I have a Boeing 737-700 from PMGD. I really enjoy that plane, but it's a little bit more complicated to fly. To 7,000 now. They want us to go down to. All right. Yeah, it's a lot easier to fly the Airbus. I like it a lot. It's been it's weird because I never thought I would like this A319 as much as I like it. Yeah, exactly. For the sim, definitely. Definitely, I gotta agree. You know, the 737-700 in real life is awesome plane. For the sim, it's a little bit more complicated, and you have to take a lot of time to plan the FMC, start up the aircraft, and all that stuff, and then fly it. Also, you can't walk around in it either. Like with this one, it's a lot easier to move around and, you know, show the actual aircraft. So that's why I've really been enjoying for the flight sim. Totally worth it. It makes the videos like way better, I think, because you can actually like see inside the aircraft and outside. Way better. I mean, look at this plane. It's sick. This is the private jet variant. I don't know if you've seen inside. I know I'm landing, but I gotta try to show you a little bit of it. So this is the front cabin, and then see if I can show you real quick here. This is like the lounge, this bedroom. And back here they have the bathroom. And then over here there's another bathroom. Oops. There's another bathroom here. And then you got this back area. Really cool flight attendant. And then there's even more back here. There's a bathroom here. Another bathroom here, and then behind this curtain you got your little cubby for the snacks, and two more bathrooms. This is your, you know, where they put all the snacks in the trays and everything. Alright. I love it though. It's totally worth it. Alright, let's see. 6,000. The Airbus. A320 Nino, yeah, and the A321. What is the A320NX? I don't know what that one is. Is that any good? I would definitely recommend the A319 though. I have the A321. I gotta say, I don't fly that as much as I should. Like, I only did like 1 or 2 flights with that, and for some reason, I can't stop flying the A319. I have the A321 too, but I find this way better to fly for some reason. I don't really know why. Let's put the APP approach on. We're almost established on the glide path here at 6,000 feet. We got the altimeter set for 29.901. Descend to 5,000. Let's descend.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, Liberty 757.
Okay. Descend to 5,000. Alright, we're still a little bit high on the speed, huh? Let me try to slow slightly down here. But yeah, I mean, for 25 bucks too, you can't beat it. The A321 is nice. I did fly a lot on the flight simulator when I first started with the A320. But, you know, obviously that's like, you can't even go inside the cabin or look around or anything. So I kind of got bored with that one, and I moved on to other planes. But, like, I would recommend the Mad Dog too. That one's super cool and awesome to fly. I don't know if you ever tried that one, but that one's totally worth the money from Leonardo. But if you just wanted like a, you know, a good plane, and it's so easy to program this one, all you got to do is like, you know, pick where you want to go, your ILS and all that, and it's already pre-programmed in. So that's pretty cool, and I mean, it works for the most part fairly well, you know. I like it a lot. Okay, down to 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, Liberty 757.
I like it a lot. It's gonna slow to about 240 here. Alright. Alright, we see the runway in sight, so you know what time it is. Gear down. But yeah, I love this plane. Alright, here we go. Oh. That's so satisfying to hit the gear down. Waiting for those 3 green lights. There we go. Gear down. And 3 green. Alright. Let's make sure that's armed. We got... I'm going to put auto brakes on to help slow us so I don't forget. And I got to remember to take auto thrust off. I definitely like the Airbus because I know the Airbus starts en route, and A321 and A390 is the same cockpit. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Which is cool. So if you already know the A321, you're going to have a great time with the A319 because it is pretty much the same for the most part. It has a couple different things, but mostly it's just like cosmetically and super cool. It's very easy to fly. It's not bad at all. 275 at 6. Alright, let's turn off the don't need that. 27 right approach. Yeah, you gotta definitely buy the A319 though. It's totally worth it. I mean, you can't beat it. I'll show you like once we land. If once I get to the gate, I'm gonna shut it down. Also, the cool thing about this too, I don't know if the A321 does this because I haven't used it too much, but the A319, you can get baggage, you can get food court, and it will open the doors and it will bring the baggage and it will unload the bags and put the new bags on. It's super cool. And you can get a fuel truck, and you can also connect it to the APU on the outside for ground power. So yeah, it does a lot of cool things like that. It's like if you want to use it for like a regional flight, so locked on the localizer and glide path too. Our speed's good, 140, flaps full. We're doing pretty good. Let me put the throttles back here to idle because we're gonna have to put the reverse thrust on when we land. I want to make sure I don't mess up this landing, but we'll see how it goes. I haven't flew the Airbus in a while, so I've been really doing terrible on landings lately. So I'm gonna try to do a good landing, but uh-oh. I don't know why we're dropping out of the sky like that. Maybe it's the wind. I might have to take this off autopilot and hand fly it. I don't know what's going on with that. We just had some type of gust of wind or something. Let me take auto thrust off here and try to fly the rest of this in. I gotta make sure I don't screw this up this time. Took auto thrust off. We're still established on the localizer and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and take the autopilot off in a minute here. 275 at 6. We got a nose wind coming in. Just gotta watch for gust here.
Clear to land runway 27 right Liberty 757.
Okay. That took us off. Yeah, it's super nice to fly though. It's not bad at all. So now I'm hand flying it the rest of the way here. We're definitely, let me just slow us down here. I'm above the glide path though. Way above it. I appreciate you stopping in and chatting with me. Really fun to talk with you. Here we go. But I definitely recommend this plane to anybody. I mean, I bought a lot of different planes, and I gotta say, for 25 bucks, this is definitely worth the money. I was gonna buy that big plane, the one that came out that's kind of like old school with the 4 propellers, but I don't even use the PMGD too much that I bought, so I didn't think it was going to be worth it to do it again, you know. Let's see here.
300.
We're doing pretty good so far. Hand flying this.
200.
Let's see if I can actually land it this time without screwing up.
100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard drive.
Oosh. There we go. That wasn't too bad. I mean, I've definitely done worse. Oh yeah, you can see the reverse thrust on there too. Pretty cool. Alright, let's see what they tell us.
Liberty 757, exit runway when able.
Okay. Not too bad.
Liberty 757, contact ground on 128.907.
Okay.
128.907 for Liberty 757.
Let's taxi to the gate.
Ground Liberty 757 taxi to the gate.
Liberty 757 taxi to gate Charlie 112 via taxiway, Mike 12 Mike Uniform Lima.
Taxiing to gate Charlie 112 via taxiway Mike 12 Mike Uniform Lima Liberty 757.
Cool. We made it safely to Atlanta. And we're just parking to this gate right over here. Not too bad at all. I'm glad. That's nice of them. They parked us really close to the gate, so we can go ahead and get hooked up. I guess that's private jet life, huh? Really cool. Not too bad at all. Pretty cool. I gotta say, I really am starting to really like this plane more and more I fly it. And it sounds amazing, to be honest with you. Like, doesn't sound bad either. I never thought I would be an Airbus type of person, but this is nice. Let's see. Let's try to get a view here so we make sure that we stay on the center line. Okay, there we go. He told us to stop there. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the jetway connected. Ground. No. What the heck? What? Chris.
Ground Liberty 757, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Liberty 757, the jetway is going to be connected.
Let's get this out of the way so we can see that. Oh, cool! Look at that. They opened the plane for you. All right, we got the jetway connected here. Let's go ahead and catch baggage.
Liberty 757, could you please send the baggage?
Liberty 757
There you go. See?
is on the way.
Opens the bags. Super cool, huh? And request power supply.
Liberty 757, could you please send a ground power unit?
Liberty
I think that's this
757,
guy.
a ground power unit is on the road.
Yeah, it's not GSX. This just comes with the aircraft. I don't have GSX, but I heard that it does all this. But this comes with the plane, which is the coolest thing about it. Like, this little guy will load up that, and then, let's see, request fuel. I can request fuel too.
Liberty 757, a fuel truck is on the road.
See, like little bags going up. Super cool. They got this little guy for the flight. It's awesome. So if you want to do like another turnaround or service truck. Look, they put stairs for us.
Liberty 757, the catering truck is on the road.
Pretty cool, right? They got the wheels chalked. This for the catering side there. Fuel truck is on that side. It's like a whole setup. Yeah, no GSX. This is just comes with the aircraft, which is the coolest part about it. I got that on. Let's go ahead and shut down the engines here and turn off the lights. Alright. And we could go ahead and start shutting down the aircraft here. That's it. Yeah, this thing will give you everything you need. It's really cool, this plane. I like it a lot. There we go, we're all shut down here. Let's just turn off the avionics, and that will be the end of this flight. Take a look outside one more time. That's it. And they're finished bagging. They close that up. That ground power unit will stay there. Fuel truck is out here giving us fuel. It's pretty cool. That guy's giving us food service here. Yeah, he's done. So they got the little wire up there giving us fuel. Let's go ahead and put request fuel. Super cool. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's shut it down. There you have it. Another successful flight. Thank you so much for flying with Liberty Airlines on Liberty Flight, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you for watching this video. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, or if you like the video, smash the thumbs up. Just have one last thing to show you. I'm going to go ahead and close out of that flight. Now that that's done, and I'll just show you the A319 variants real quick, and that will be the end of that. Let's go. So this is the one private variant here, and it comes with this 2 livers. And if you go to the aircraft, here are the 4 different ones. These are there not it. These are it. Yeah, these 4. So you got this, and if you go here, these are all the livers for this one. A lot of different ones. And then the next variant has this, and here's the livers for that. American Airlines, British Ways, Spirit Airlines, United. I guess they don't have JetBlue for it. And here's the other one that this Oh yeah, this is the one we flew, and this is the other one that I flew last time. These are the livers of this aircraft here. I think these are all private jets, but these are different livers of that. So there you have it. That's the A Airbus, and these are all the variants: the A319-100 CFM, the A319-100 AIE, and the A319-CJ CFM, and the A319-CJ IAE. These are all three that you get. Each one. These two have a higher cruise or a higher nautical miles. You can get 6,750. So we could do a long flight with this actually. 13 hours. This is 7 hours and 7 hours. So these are more like regional airlines. We could probably do a international flight with one of these. Maybe that will be coming up soon. These are pretty similar, cruising altitude of 41,000 at max. So we can probably cruise at 39,000 doing 250, and we got a good range on them. These will get you regionally, and these will get you further, so that's even cooler. So if you want to do a longer flight and you have a private jet to do it in, why not, right? There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another A319 successful flight, finally landing a little bit better than I normally do, so that should add some flight time hours. I have 167 hours now. Getting there. Alright, well, thank you so much for flying with me. I really do appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, Dust of Indigo, God bless you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Thanks for flying with me. Bye now. Let's go ahead and get some theme music out, right? Let's see if we can get that going here.
Mic off. Charging battery.
Is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.